Today I'll be taking you through the digital enterprise architecture analysis of Safaricom. Throughout this video, I'll explore Safaricom's digital transformation journey, analyze their strategy, highlight the key technological changes that have driven to their success, as well as show you an EA framework design, show you their organizational structure, and show you a visualization of how the transformation has impacted them. Safaricom's digital transformation began in the early 2000s when it transitioned from a traditional telecommunications provider to an integrated digital services company. The launch of M-Pesa in 2007 was a pivotal moment, making Safaricom a global leader in mobile money. However, the company's real digital acceleration began in the mid-2010s. Between 2015 and 2020, Safaricom shifted its focus towards digital innovation, investing heavily in data analytics, cloud computing, and AI-powered customer services. And by 2021, Safaricom was expanding its digital financial services beyond Kenya, launching M-Pesa in Ethiopia and integrating new fintech solutions. Safaricom's digital transformation strategy is built around three key pillars: financial inclusion, technological innovation, and customer centricity. Firstly, financial inclusion remains a priority as seen with the continuous expansion of M-Pesa. Over 30 million Kenyans now rely on M-Pesa for everyday transactions, savings, and credit access. In response to customer needs, Safaricom introduced services like Fuliza, a mobile overdraft facility, and M-Shwari, a savings and loan product. Secondly, the company heavily invests in emerging technologies. Safaricom has adapted AI and machine learning for fraud detection, deployed big data analytics for targeted marketing, and expanded its 5G network to enhance mobile and IoT connectivity. Lastly, customer centricity drives Safaricom's innovation. Initiatives like personalized data bundles, self-service digital platforms, and AI-driven chatbots ensure a seamless user experience. Through these strategies, Safaricom has transformed from a telco into a digital ecosystem that integrates financial services, e-commerce, and enterprise solutions. Safaricom's digital evolution would not have been possible without significant technological investments. One of the most critical changes is its transition to a cloud-based infrastructure, allowing for scalable and secure service delivery. The adoption of multi-cloud storage strategies using AWS and Google Cloud has enhanced system reliability and improved data storage efficiency. Another major shift has been the deployment of AI and automation across various operations. The AI-powered chatbot Zuri now handles millions of customer queries, reducing the reliance on human customer service agents. Additionally, the company has embraced 5G technology, making Kenya one of the first African nations with commercial 5G connectivity. This network expansion supports advanced digital services such as IoT applications in agriculture and small city projects. Lastly, Safaricom has developed an API-driven ecosystem, allowing businesses and developers to integrate with M-Pesa and other Safaricom services. This has led to growth of digital payment solutions, e-commerce platforms, and fintech applications that leverage Safaricom's network. Let's have a look at Safaricom's organizational structure. Safaricom operates under a very well-defined hierarchical structure designed to ensure efficiency, innovation, and customer satisfaction. At the top of the structure is a CEO who oversees various chief officers responsible for different business functions. As we can see in this visualization, there are 10 chief officers for the different departments. For example, this is the Chief Corporate Security Officer, and their three key departments is the Head of Cybersecurity, Risk and Compliance Manager, and Physical Security Manager. If you want to get a bit more information about each department specifically, you can just click on the circle and we'll dive deeper into that specific department, giving you more information on the teams and roles within. Now let's have a look at Safaricom's enterprise architecture framework. At the core, we have the business architecture, which defines Safaricom's overall strategy and business structure. It consists of four key areas being mobile communication services, financial services, enterprise solutions, and digital services. For these business functions to operate effectively, Safaricom needs a robust data architecture. This layer structures and manages data through a centralized customer data platform, big data analytics and AI, regulatory compliance, and fraud detection and risk management. Next, we have application architecture, which provides the digital tools and platforms that power Safaricom's operations. Key applications include M-Pesa, My Safaricom app, cloud-based CRM and ERP, AI chatbots like Zuri, and API gateways. To support these applications, Safaricom has invested heavily in technology architecture. This includes 5G and fiber networks, a multi-cloud strategy, microservices and API-driven architectures, AI and machine learning data pipelines. Finally, security and compliance is crucial in protecting Safaricom's customers and operations. This is ensured through a zero-trust security model, cybersecurity and threat intelligence, and data encryption and access control. I'll now take you through the 5 key charts that highlight Safaricom's progress over the years. Let's first have a look at their revenue growth chart. This chart highlights Safaricom's total revenue growth from 2010 all the way up until 2024. And based off this graph, we can see that their revenue has steadily increased due to the driven expansion of mobile services, M-Pesa, and enterprise solutions. Now let's take a look at Safaricom's net profit over the years. In the early years, we see some fluctuations with net profit dropping slightly between 2010 and 2012 before rebounding again in 2013. From there, Safaricom experienced consistent growth, reaching a peak in 2020. This surge was driven by increased M-Pesa usage, mobile data expansion, and cost optimization strategies. In the recent years, however, net profit has slightly declined. This dip is due to increased operational expenses, market expansion into Ethiopia, and evolving regulatory requirements. Customer numbers are another critical metric. This chart shows how Safaricom has expanded its user base over the years. The introduction of M-Pesa and increased smartphone usage is obviously what has led to the increased customer base, not to mention their expansion into Ethiopia, which has boosted their growth significantly in the recent years. Now, let's examine Safaricom's operating costs over the years. In the early years, from 2010 to around 2012, we see a decline in their operating costs. However, from 2013 onwards, operating costs steadily increased, with them reaching a peak in 2022. This rise was obviously driven by network expansion and investments in infrastructure such as 4G and 5G. Interestingly enough, in 2023 and 2024, we see a drop in their operating costs. This decline suggests that they have improved cost optimization strategies, better efficiency in operations, and it also shows us the impact of automation and digital transformation. Now, let's take a look at Safaricom's market share over time. As we can see, in 2010, Safaricom dominated the industry with a market share of 78.3%. However, over the following years, there has been more competition and their market share has declined, reaching its lowest point in 2019, which was 62.4%. Despite the increased competition, however, Safaricom managed to stabilize and recover, growing its market share back up to 65.9% by 2024. Although the market has become more competitive, Safaricom remains the dominant player, maintaining a comfortable lead over its rivals, while adapting to the changing consumer needs and the changing industry needs.